Everyone, and welcome to this brand new edition of The Take for Thursday, October 12th, 2007. I'm your host, Kendrick Dix, and let's get to the big story. Alright, the big story this week is Cam Newton, the NFL quarterback, the Carolina Panthers quarterback, found himself in the doghouse this week with the majority of women. Newton did a press conference about the Panthers' victory over the New England Patriots. But this female reporter had to ask one question. Take a look.
And I know you take a lot of pride in seeing your receivers play well. Devin Funchess has seemed to really embrace the physicality of his routes and getting those extra yards. Does that give you a little bit of an enjoyment to see him kind of truck sticking people out there?
It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. Like,
Newton got more than he can bargain for his somewhat alleged sexist remarks about routes to the female reporter, but he had total backlash. Take a look. Fans of Newton were angry and clapped back at the reporter by showing her pass of her own. Yikes! Look at all these tweets. Now I see why news can either be real or fake. Man. Cam gotta just take it a little bit dry and just do what you do. Play ball. Play ball. Alright, moving on to another story that's infamous. Movie executive Harvey Weinstein has just got kicked out of his own corporation, the Weinstein Corporation, that produced a lot of movies. Weinstein is accused of sexual harassing actresses such as Ashley Judd and many more that came out. So, E! News now speculated, why did Harvey do what he did? Take a look.
Judd, various people on records talking about how he has been inappropriate with them. The allegations are really about sexual misconduct, about, Ashley Judd says that she was invited to his hotel room and that he asked her to give him a massage and then watch him take a shower. So that's kind of like the theme of some of these allegations. Massages seem to be quite predominant in all of these stories. Now, he says that he suffers from temper problems, anger problems, and that while he admits that he has had bad behaviour in the past, he actually says that the New York Times were not totally upfront with him about the story, and that there are still some defamatory comments and statements and information in their original explosive investigative piece.
But he hasn't really disputed the claims. He's like, it sounds like he's upset that he got caught and that this is now public business.
Bear in mind, the allegations go back, you're right, a really, really long time. And yet yesterday, when they came out, he decided to step down temporarily from his role at the company and take a leave of absence from his company.
Man, when you are a media executive, no matter what, you can be from the top of the heap or the bottom of the level. You still, the same way, labeled being sleazy, pandering, and doing whatever. But in Harvey Weinstein case, he just likes to have fun. Speaking of someone who likes to have fun, another sexual misconduct came around with rapper Nelly. Nelly is accused of raping a fan. Man, this is serious charges, but hey, Nelly sent a tweet right here claiming he had nothing to do with it and his name with the victim, and he would be clear of all charges. Yikes! Now I see why Nelly likes looking at little developing women. Must be hot in here. Yikes. Man, can you ever picture that, Nelly? But then take a look at this photo with this video of a 12-year-old girl. I don't know. You know, I get some men are fantasize about young girls, but they don't get that can come back and hunt them. All right. Speaking of Nelly, who is a certified rapper and who's going through lots of his trouble, he ain't the only one who can rap and drop the beat. No, not me. I can't rap if my life depended on it. You know, I get like a few bars and a few lyrics, but restaurant food chains Wingstop and Wendy's is changed into a rap battle, like a Yo Mama segment, and they went back and forth. Look, see, really, they are, man. They just serve. Who in that department just doing this right here? Like somebody in the PR department just say, hey, let me start something with Wendy's, and then Wendy's come back, clap, man. But the world may never know who's behind that Twitter change. It's got to be two black people that doing that, because you want to see two doing that. Think about it. But we'll be right back. Think about this when we come back. Welcome back to The Take. I'm your host, Kendra Dix, and let's get to the world according to President Donald Trump. The president, man, this president is more active than any other presidents in history when it comes to just stirring up making noise and stuff. But the president got his hands in dirty and visited Puerto Rico and helped out the Puerto Ricans by tossing out toilet paper at them. So take a look. So the president, Mr. President, give me a toilet paper. Oh, can I get another one? Oh, God. Could you triple it? Oh, okay, I got it. Thank you. Man, this man tossing all this toilet paper. Hey, I can use this for sale. Throwing toilet paper at people. He even threw it at me. For what? Man, yikes. Speaking of the president, his right hand man, Vice President Mike Pence, attended an NFL game this week with the Indianapolis Colts. You know, since he was a former governor of Indiana, and went home and took some alleged funds, but he saw the NFL players do it again, kneeling down during the national anthem. He got upset and left the game before it even got started. Take a look. Yes, the vice president took his ball and went home. Vice president said, I'm not finna be in this madness. I want y'all to... And then he sent a tweet about it. Why is folks... I think people sending tweets to show how they really feel, to get their message out, rather than folks just country screwing what they trying to say, what they not trying to say, and jumble their words. Okay, I can deal with that. Okay. Well, another thing about world according to Trump, the president is making friends and keeping enemies closer. So his newest frenemy is Senator Bob Colt of Tennessee. As you can see on these tweets right here by the president, sending these tweets that Bob Colt pleaded with him to say help him out with re-election bid, and the president said no. And it said the president said Bob Colt wanted to be on his cabinet as Secretary of State, and the president rejected him. Now Bob Coulter is retiring after, for how long? In the great state of Tennessee. Probably might be a Tennessean soon. Who knows? But they did their media rounds. Take a look.
Trump tweeting, Senator Bob Corker begged me to endorse him for re-election in Tennessee. I said no, and he dropped out and said he could not win without my endorsement. Adding, hence, I would fully expect Corker to be a negative voice and stand in the way of our great agenda. Didn't have the guts to run. Corker's chief of staff disputed Trump's account, saying the president actually asked Corker to reconsider his decision not to seek re-election and said he would have endorsed Corker. As for the senator, unburdened by the constraints of a re-election fight, he fired back at the president, tweeting, it's a shame the White House has become an adult daycare center. Someone obviously missed their shift this morning.
I believe the motto, good friends, better enemies. The president looked for a fight with anyone, and no one's not giving what he wants. Not even North Korea, not even the Senator Bob Corker, not in the NFL, the NBA. The president just wants to spoil him for a fight. Nobody want to give him a fight. He just standing there like, you want to fight me? And they just look at him. All right, let's move over to the reality show Clip Down. On the reality show Clip Down, they are at it again. Well, on the real girls invited Kim Zolciak onto the show, and they kind of cleared the air about Roachgate, where Nene accuses Kim's daughter Brielle of filming her house while saying she had roaches in the house, and everything to me got into a mess with Nene. Take a look.
Nene Leakes goes off on Kim Zolciak-Biermann and her daughter Brielle after Brielle posted a now deleted Snapchat video that appeared to mock the cleanliness of Nene's home. Leakes responds by posting Brielle's video on Instagram and saying, we don't have roaches. If you found one, you brought it with you. Mama should have taught you better. My home is brand new, but you guys were so jealous of it, you couldn't even give a compliment. She adds the hashtag racist. Kim claims she and Brielle were invited party guests at Nene's home when the video was taken, and fires back at her Real Housewives of Atlanta co-star with, you will not make it seem as though my daughter did anything wrong. In another Instagram post, Nene says, no one from Kim's household was invited to my white party. Kim came as Cherie's +1.
Oh my God, yes. Kim got a little bit offended, saying she's not racist. She don't mess with Nene no more. It's just like they frenemies, like we was talking about the Trumpster and Senator Bob Corker of Tennessee. They make friends and they become enemies at the end. It's just like a love-hate relationship. Man, it's just reality show at its finest. All right, over there, the View announced that they had a co-host who is a conservative, who is strong, independent thinker, and would tell like it is. Whoopi? Could you tell us who's the new co-host is?
Chapter in View history starts now because we have a new co-host and she's about to sit in a chair. She's a strong voice for young conservatives, a best-selling author and blogger who has been fearless, speaking out about issues that affect women and all Americans. She definitely has got some maverick in her because she got a maverick dad who's kind of an amazing cat who was a hero on the battlefield and in D.C. Please welcome our new co-host, Meghan McCain.
Meghan McCain, daughter of Senator John McCain, who battling brain cancer, and Meghan McCain, a strong, young voice of the conservative movement. You know, bring a little spice to the View, and we'll see what she do. Meghan McCain, she was on Bravo the years of, and she kind of was pretty decent white woman. I can tell that. All right, Tyrese feels some type of way with The Rock. Well, Tyrese believes The Rock is holding the cast in the production back for the Fast and the Furious and pushed it back to another 2 years in 2020. But Tyrese wanted his own, maybe he wanted his own character move, who knows? But he's mad at The Rock. And The Rock, you know, being the consummate professional, the class act, saying, hey man, you lucky, but see, you lucky you getting noticed. But see, Tyrese, you gotta realize, maybe you could have been The Rock's movie for his character. You ever thought about that? Then thinking about yourself and thinking about the money. You got a lot of money. Just you went the wrong way with it. You know. Hey, it is what it is. All right, the final virtual clip of the week. A man wants to know who threw bottles at his car and looks for answers on the hood of a school bus. Take a look.
Get off the bus. Yeah, good. Good, you call him. No. Get off the bus. Get off the bus.
Yikes. This man on top of the school bus hood driving want to know who did what and when. It's like he found the 5W. Who, where, when, why, where, and how. Like, he just started on top of the bus. He refused to get off the hood bus. He's lucky that he didn't get that he went on the interstate. Cause that would have been some, you know what I'm saying? Man, who gets on top of a bus? If you got a dispute, you would just knock on the door, not just get on top of the bus and be like, I want my stuff. I want to know who threw the book. If it don't matter. You know what? Let's let it go. All right, let it go, man. This ain't the man's school bus. Sometimes these folks gotta realize that. You know, hey, it is what it is. But it is what it is with you because this gonna end the take for this week. I'm Kendrick Dix, and we'll see you later.